Alright, I think I got it all working now. I'm trying something different here. I'm making a very fresh start Warframe playthrough, so I had to make a alt account on my console. Eventually I will move up from console to utilizing PC. I just need to get that upgraded and taken care of and switched all over. But once we get there, we'll be all set to go, and let's see what this is like for a brand new player. We're playing Warframe tonight, so it's an action shooter, sci-fi. It's really hard to describe it all in just a couple of sentences. It's one of those that's much easier to see, and like I said, we're doing a fresh account. I'm not going to spend any money on this, well, on this account. I'm not going to do that. My main account, once we get to where I'm at there, we'll switch over to my main account. But for now, just so that way we see what life is like for a new player, see the struggle, see the grind. It should be interesting. It's very fun. And on my main account, I actually just got that frame built. Though right now she is pretty garbage. She's kind of like a watered down, just realized my pun there. She's like a watered down version of another frame in the game. Okay. Go. But there's a whole lot of, they actually did put quite a lot of work into the background of this whole game, the overall story of it, and I'm gonna try to stay as quiet
For
as I can.
generations you've slept. No purpose. No call to wake you. Grenier. Seeds from the ruins of the old war, swallowing colonies whole. But there's still hope. The Tenno. Monuments of an ancient warrior caste. Scattered across frail worlds.
playing, when I first started playing, this would have gotten me so much more hyped. Because this is actually a good showcase. bringing an end to an empire. Then they left. Forgotten. Like a dream. So which one should we pick?
Wake up, Tenno. Wake up.
So, perfect balance of mobility offense. Ideal for new players without mag. And I'm not a huge fan of CC, but harness electrical elements. Oh, give me 1 moment. There's a knock at my door. Okay, so there wasn't anybody there, it was just a cat rolling into it. Passive. Okay, what's your passive? Okay, so you're good for gathering. So I'm kind of torn between Excalibur and Bolt. We'll go ahead and start with Volt. He just... The idea of being the Flash just seems quite fun.
I see the Lotus has tried to wake you. Pity she's too late. You're my prize now, Tenno. We are taking this one with us.
What has he done to you? I can't lose another Tenno. I'm surging your Warframe's power systems. Quick, use your power. Defend yourself.
Okay.
An extraction ship is waiting for you, but the Grineer will be hunting you. Arm yourself.
Alright, what are our options? We have Stana. We'll go with the bow staff. It's gonna hit a little bit more. That's actually a little bit slower than I'd like. There we go. Yeah, when I first started playing, this whole intro sequence was so much different. But they also never had the story quite to where it's at now.
There's a cache of weapons ahead. Grab what you can.
Okay, so that still counts as an attack even if I stealth.
Good. The extraction point is up ahead. Hurry, before Vor finds out you've escaped. A Tenno flows like fire over the battle terrain. Do you remember how to dash up walls?
Okay, yeah. Now I see why they changed this whole sequence though, because they took away wall running a few years back. Oh wait, did they?
Salvage team, why have you not reported in?
No, they haven't. Okay.
You made it. There's the extraction ship.
Where'd you go?
My decrepit heart is pounding. This one is stronger than the rest. Lock the area down. This Tenno is mine.
Alright.
Quick, get to the console and release the lockdown. Do that, and I will guide you to your old ship. It's your only chance.
The Queen wants to destroy you, but I need to know more.
Rattan and the bow. Let's see what sort of damage I can get with you. So they made some good changes for the better.
Stop touching me, you... What? Are my senses deceiving me? Operator, is that you?
Enemy reinforcements are here. Ship Cephalon. We require immediate extraction.
The operator is in danger? I will need a few moments to cycle the engines.
Tenno, are you afraid? You cannot hide from Mizo's eyes. I've marked you. You will return to me.
Okay, looks like there's also some damage fall off. So on my main account, I purely run around with melee. But that's also because that's just the main focus of my drops for improving weapons. So yeah, that's a lot more enjoyable than what it used to be. I think there's still some clips people have online of how the intro mission used to be. That was so much more enjoyable than the original version of it.
Welcome, friends.
Operator, you have returned. I am Ordis, Ship Cephalon, a shadow of my former self. I cannot serve the operator in such a condition. Order me to self-destruct. I will understand.
The Grineer are ravenous for this old technology.
Okay. So we're gonna get a free extra frame. That's nice. So I'm gonna claim that real quick while we're it wasn't by choice. Continue. So what that whole thing was asking me to sign into my Amazon account, which not a big deal actually. Let me go ahead and take care of that real quick. Okay. Okay, that's a challenge I can pass. D Q. Okay, you know, we're gonna worry about that later. So, and all that blurbing stuff you're seeing on the bottom left, that is just chat from other players.
You honor Ordis. Now I can supply the operator with better monitored firepower. Oh, the violation. Those have been looted as well.
We need to figure out what Captain Vor has done to you and stop him. Okay. But we'll need help. I've found a communication segment we might salvage for your ship. When you are ready, activate your navigation system.
Ordis hopes the operator will punish the Grineer for dismantling it.
There we go. Sometimes the quest base, or the quest locations are a little bit hard to see on the star chart because they don't light up. It's just kind of a little symbol that's the same color as unnavigated or already past locations, so it's a little bit wonky. Oh, spy mission?
The segment you need is in a nearby data vault. Infiltrate the vault and retrieve the segment.
The Ascaris is working, breaking through. I see the shadows of your mind.
And the other thing we're also going to be doing is, this is a very resource-intensive game, so we're going to absolutely be doing our best to find and collect everything we can.
This data vault is equipped with a variety of security measures. How you defeat those measures is up to you. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. The segment is yours. Head to extraction.
As every moment passes, the Ascaris burrows deeper, revealing you.
The other thing, I'm pretty sure you noticed it when it said the weapon itself leveled up. You don't actually build your levels up like you would traditionally in most games. You level up based off how far you level each piece of equipment. And each uniquely named equipment will only count once towards your actual level in game. So if I wanted to, I could, or otherwise if I wanted to, I could just find two weapons that work best for me and just keep leveling it up, selling it, and leveling it up. And so to prevent that, they actually do want you using a little bit of everything that they have to offer, even if it's just to level it up. comm segment. And we got one detonite ampule, but we got some broken mods, which those are still useful for improving the power of our weapons. So it's like I said, none of this is traditional. Like every frame you get has its own set of skills. Every weapon has its own unique way of attacking, like you saw with the difference between the bow and my rifle. Okay.
Orbiter Void Cloak engaging.
I don't think it'll let
Welcome
me.
back, operator. The operator has recovered a segment. Install it now. Orders patiently awaits its installation.
That's... where do I install that?
Get communications online. I must analyze what Vor's Ascaris is doing to your Warframe. This technology is beyond the Grineer. It must be Corpus in origin.
Systems engaging. I suppose this will do. Ordis is grateful.
Okay.
The operator is now connected with other Tenno in the system. The operator may now contact all black market scumbags. Contact arms dealers.
Excellent idea, Ordis. Tenno, we need to make contact with a Corpus defector sympathetic to the Tenno cause. They will, of course, require compensation.
You see what Ordis is referring to, operator?
In this case, compensation will not be credits. It will be freedom. I've updated navigation. You will need to break him out of a Grineer gulag.
Okay. And we're also going to just go to solo for now. Okay, so... I also do like that little feature of the star chart where the character's head will follow your cursor. Yeah,
The arms dealer is named Darvo. He's being held in the prison block on the other side of this factory complex.
Oh. That was smooth. There we go.
How many Grineer slaves died to build this place?
Actually kind of a good question, but if I remember right, the Grineer are
Darvo was
all...
out for himself, but he is sympathetic toward the Tenno. The Grineer must have found out.
The Ascaris is working, breaking through. I see the shadows of your mind.
Don't let Vor distract you. Focus on the mission. It's our only hope of figuring out this link with him.
If I remember right, though, the Grineer are all clones. The quality of their clones is just like any sci-fi cloning program, getting worse and worse in quality. But that's the only way they can survive now, is just to continuously keep cloning. Oh. Oh, steam hurts. Okay. Usually that's
This
something
is the prison block. If you can avoid detection by the Warden, it may be easier to get Darvo out. Bypass the security so we can enter.
Okay, I think I see the way it wants me to go.
Search these cells for Darvo. He has to be here somewhere.
Now the Ascaris has burrowed deep enough to give me influence. Shall we see how your shields work?
The Ascaris is letting Vor control your shield. We must figure out how to remove it. Avoid taking damage while I try and block him.
I owe you for this, Tim. I will get my entourage to meet us in orbit once we're clear of this mist.
Extraction is ready. Remember, your success here depends on getting Darvo out of there, alive.
I'll have no problem getting him out.
The Lotus must be desperate to send you fetching greedy fools from the corpus.
Okay. So the corpus, the way they are is they quite literally worship money. That's their whole thing. They won't do it if there's no chance of any financial gain, especially for the leaders they have there. So like with spy missions, if you get caught, they'll actually actively destroy whatever bit of data you're currently looking for with rescue missions like this. If you get caught, once you get to that point, you have only so long to get the prisoner out before you fail the mission and the prisoner's dead. So it definitely makes you want to be quick, but careful.
I see the operator can enable the mod segment now.
Oh.
Ordis will be delighted to show you how to upgrade your arsenal. May I recommend fire?
So
Operator,
I'll actually
I've
be able to
linked the
show
mod
the
segment to
mods
your arsenal
now.
No need to thank me.
Upgrade your Warframe now.
Go to
So
the
all
arsenal
these little
to see the weapon
cards
upgrade
are...
options you have.
Wow, I forgot
An excellent
how...
find, operator. There are hundreds of these
strength,
mods to locate.
health,
If my calculations are correct,
range.
there are exactly a lot of possibilities. Install the mod before we can continue.
Okay, so what you'll notice here is that green, normally a 4 cost, but because it's a matching symbol, that actually cuts its cost down by half. So if I were to also throw that on there, I'd be able to fit both my mods without worrying about the
Thanks
cost.
for helping me out back there. I'm in your debt, and I often pay my
10%
debts.
damage, we'll take that.
I recognize that device. It's a parasitic restraint. We Corpus use something similar to keep our robotics in line. So, To settle my debt, I give you a very expensive blueprint. For free. Because I like you. And well, a lot of my customers don't live long with these grenade dogs chewing up the system. Here, use your foundry to build a countermeasure device from this blueprint. Good luck.
Okay.
Vor's Ascaris is burrowing into your Warframe. I'm worried it will affect your mind. I can't lose you, Tenno. We must restore the ship's foundry immediately.
Real quick, I'm gonna adjust
A nearby
that.
ore extraction colony will have the foundry technology you need. I am certain they will share it with you. Its location has been added to your navigation console.
Let's see. Want that. Depth of field. Where is what I'm looking for? Would it fall under gameplay? No. Interface. Adjust HUD margins. That's what we want. We're going to bring that on in just a little bit. Yes. Just so that way stuff stops flickering off the screen on us. And
Tenno, we may have a problem. The colony is unresponsive. Get to the surface.
And we might actually have... Oh, there is a way for us to actually make the premium currency in the game. We just have a long ways to go to get there. And it depends on if we're lucky enough to get some good tier, those particular drops.
I was afraid of this. The Grenier are here, and I cannot find any signs of living colonists. You still have a job to do. Find the foundry segment.
Okay. Should probably just wake up. Oh, that'd be some shit. You just wake up, about ready to go on your watch, and just somebody busts into your room and slices you open.
This was once a prosperous, independent colony, until the Grenier arrived.
The Queens fear you, but I will show them. Their love will return when I deliver you to them.
Tenno, are you there? The signal cannot be boosted any further. Hurry, we're running out of time.
I think it'd be kind of neat though if there was an option to... So we kind of side with war. Okay. The other thing about weapons is to get more mod slots, all you have to do is level them up. You get 1 point of modding capability per level your weapon is. And if you install what's called a catalyst or a blue potato, as the community calls it, that actually doubles your mod space per level. Roads. I forgot those were found on Earth. Oh, that... The Piscicata is stealth kill. Alright. Overall, this is one of those games I can just relax and play for probably 15 hours a day if I had the chance. Okay, that's my secondary ability. Doubles my running speed. Kind of a little bit of a boost. Not bad. Wait. Oh, it's back this way.
Good. Your ship is one step closer to completion. Now, there is one more thing you need to do. Eliminate all Grineer and provide justice for the colonists.
Okay.
Soon the worm will be in your spine, and I will control this Warframe of yours. I will purge your doting mother and bring you home.
No, I did not. There's another one? Go. Oh wow, we only have 11 left to take out. That went by quicker than I was expecting. So, while there is definitely an emphasis on the guns, melee, at least as far as console goes, is still king. Just, you don't have to worry about ammo count, you just go and you're good.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
And what I'm planning on doing is, as we max out everything, we're just going to jump to a new weapon to replace it and just grind up everything. Most likely won't switch back to any weapon unless we're trying to do a specific type of grind or there's a special type of challenge that comes out. Ooh, Bane of Grenier. That'll come in handy since we don't have...
Your foundry segment is ready for installation, operator.
Will the operator build a cephalon to replace me?
If I could.
Foundry restored. Here, the operator will craft many powerful weapons and tools to
Exact revenge for dismantling me.
to expand your arsenal. Oh no. Operator, our component storage has been looted as well. Typical Corpus. Sure, the blueprint is free, but jack up the components. Operator, we will need resources in order to build the countermeasure blueprint.
Okay. Very Corpus resource caches. Or cache. Is it pronounced cache or
just
cache?
received a very explicit message from your ship, Sevlon. If you're looking for resources, why didn't you just say so? I know just the place, but I demand an apology. My mother is no gymnast, and she would never eat those things.
You can go straight to...
Operator, I am sorry.
Wow. You may want to get a new ship, Sevlon, when you can afford it. That one seems glitched. I've marked your navigation with a place I know. It's good for resources, if you can stand the cold.
Okay. And right off the bat, it's definitely showing that there is resource grind that goes on, which that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just it does sometimes feel like it gets in the way of doing a lot, especially early on, but as you get farther and farther into the game,
Darvo's intel suggests that this outpost is host to several rich supply caches. Raid the caches and take what you need. This outpost belongs to the Corpus, a secretive but extremely powerful merchant cult known to be working with the Grenier. Darvo will fill you in.
Legions of robots, mindless automatons, freaking lasers. These guys are bad news, but they're also loaded, which is why you're here.
There we are.
Keep moving. There is more here.
Technically, this is stealing. Don't let that bother you. The Corpus aren't exactly beacons of moral fortitude either. They sell anything to anyone. Don't get me wrong. I like profits. A lot. But I don't sell my wares to the damned Grenier. That's unforgivable.
Okay. So this might be a good spot to grind those ampules later on. Alrighty. Let's see, okay, that's where I just came from. And every time you go into a map, another neat feature is no two missions, even if it's the same mission node. But okay, that didn't trigger an alarm. No two mission nodes are ever the same layout. There we go. That looks like that's something we still need to fix, though, is resources poking through walls when they probably shouldn't. So we gotta get up there. Oh.
Good work, but you're not done yet. Find the next cache. You almost have what you need.
You have murdered my sons and disgraced me before my queens. But soon, the Ascaris will complete its task and bring you to me.
Oh. Range is all gone. Okay. Okay, that's right. That's what those things do. There we go. Oh, did I not grab that? I thought I did.
Time for extraction, Tora. You've got all you came for.
The Ascaris has reached your mind and rendered your lotus mute. You will return to me over your own free will.
I think I'll pass. Yeah, when
You are mine.
Hi, Streamline. Interesting, interesting choice of words there. That I don't know why I find that so funny. That just popped in to say that, but okay. So, okay, what was that? Equilibrium. Okay.
Operator, are you alright?
We might be able to get that equilibrium installed too.
This part of your journey is over, Tenno. I admire you for your struggle, but now I am part of you.
Lotus, do something. Help the operator.
We Grineer are millions strong, but with a flaw. We are diseased, rotting, sterile. But now we have you.
Operator, do not abandon me again. Build the countermeasure.
I already did.
I did this for my love, my queens. They will forgive my insubordination when I deliver you to them. Our love will be reborn as we feed on your divine blood. Our children will flourish without disease. And I will die at last, at peace. Father, grandfather. What do you think you're doing? What a waste.
Tenno. Good. You managed to disarm Vor's Ascaris. I thought I lost you. Oh no. The Ascaris had a tampering failsafe. It's burrowed into you and armed itself. We'll need to find Vor before it detonates. Get to navigation. Boarding a Grineer ship to access their personnel records will be the fastest way to find Vor.
Operator, what are you waiting for?
Alright.
Ordis assumes finding Vor implies violence?
You seem way too happy about that, Ordis. Like, way too happy about that. Assignment request.
The systems on this Grineer galleon can be made compatible with your ship. Find and extract a navigation segment.
Okay.
You have murdered my sons and disgraced me before my queens. But soon, the Ascaris will complete its task and bring you to me.
I shouldn't be... That might be something, TV is aware of. I don't know if they'll fix that or not, but we'll see. I don't think that is supposed to be, popping up anymore once we got that asterisk off. Or maybe... Well, no, because they did say the thing was still in me. Just the deploying mechanism was not. Okay. So that, oh, actually, that might be the path we want to go. And what's nice is the, as the farther you get into the game, the more varied and diverse the missions become. Nope, I was on the right level. There we go.
Good work. We have what we... Wait. Tenno, coordinates in this nav segment put the galleon on a direct course to a convoy of colonists. You have a choice. You can extract now, or you can disable this galleon and save the colonists. Saving the colonists could jeopardize this mission. I recommend you head straight to extraction, but the choice is yours.
Yeah, no, if there's a chance to save people, we'll take it.
The Ascaris failsafe is attacking your systems. Your shield capacity has just been halved. You're wasting precious time, Tenno. You've reached the ship's power systems. Destroy the reactor. Destroy the fuel injectors.
There we go. Oh, shoot. See, that didn't take too...
The colonist ship has escaped. I admire your noble intentions, Tenno, but you must survive for the future of the system.
I wouldn't really call it noble, it's just doing the right thing. I understand where your mind is at, but... it's only a few seconds difference. That shouldn't really make too much of a difference there. Oh. And because we've leveled up our gear enough, we qualify for the first...
When you are ready, proceed to the navigation console.
We're actually going to rank this stuff real quick. And so this is another neat feature of the level up system is it gives you a small test.
A Tenno must be a master of all their weapons. Prove yourself with your primary weapon.
A little bit of a test that gets you into understanding more of the different features and functions of the game. And
Excellent.
as you go up
Continue. High
enough in your level, the more advanced they get, the more things they throw at you at once and do at the same time.
I believe you can handle more.
Oh, I didn't realize you can already affinity for weapons during the mastery rank test. That's cool.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Another job well executed.
Okay. And currently there is only a maximum of 30 mastery ranks, but the only way to get that is if you are on PC and you're one of the first backers of the game while it was still in beta. Because there's a Warframe and a couple of weapons that are exclusive to them.
When you are ready, proceed to the navigation console.
Okay.
The detonator is charging up. You need to bring Vor down. He thinks he can capture you again. Don't worry. I will be with you. Let us show him how much you have learned.
Ah, there we are. Confront Captain Vor. Actually, now I have 5 mod slots. Let's see what else I can throw on my weapons. I think, yeah. So we have Bane of Grenier. That's gonna go far because that's gonna give us, yeah. Then can't throw anything on there, but we can add to here. We'll take that 20% damage onto the Skana. And you know what? I'm going to show one other fun feature real quick while I'm still right here. You can actually customize everything to match, or even just change the colors of everything. But I like having all my gear match. I just think it looks a little bit cleaner and neater.
Are you ready, Tenno? Facing Vor is the only way to rid yourself of him permanently.
Yeah, it's not going to be too difficult. It's Grenier. They're pretty weak to. Now that I think about it, I probably should have gone with the bow, since probably the first few hours of the game is heavily focused on fighting Grenier.
This is our chance. Vor has been stripped of his elite guard. He is vulnerable. Take him out.
I could have saved the Grenier, but they cast me out. Maybe it's not too late to draw your divine blood. I will put you down like a rabbit cobra.
Okay. There we go. And now...
Do you realize your lotus has sent you to die? Ha ha! Strike through the Grenier!
Okay, so that horn is striking. Oh, shoot. It's not expecting it to pop up like that.
The assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
Where...
You will join us, one way or another. Die! has your name on it! Your corpse will serve us well!
Tenno, look.
There we go.
The Ascaris detonator has just disintegrated. It's as if it was directly connected to Vor. You're done here. Go to extraction.
That was with the key thing that was on the chest, but we have... Oh, there's extraction. Never mind. It's up here. Guess I can stop getting stuck on everything. There we go.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Oh, I forgot how slow it is to rank up new equipment. I know why my Skana's ranking up so fast compared to my guns. That's just because I'm using that so much more, so it's taking a bunch more the affinity bonus.
You've done it, Tenno. Vor's Ascaris is gone. You are free now. But your work has just begun. The origin system is in chaos, and it needs you, Tenno.
Okay.
Vor was just a part of the Grineer machine, and we have seen that the Corpus have begun amassing weapons of their own. It is a dangerous time.
Ordis will gladly assist the operator in cutting a bloody path in whatever mission they choose.
We will be at your side. There will be others too. It is time for the Tenno to return. So, what mission will you do next?
Oh. Burst on? Okay. We're actually going to go ahead and start getting that weapon built. So most things tend to take a couple of days to actually build. Oh, in this case, only 12 hours. So we'll get that started on being built so we have our first primary ready to go once we've maxed out the Bratton. So let's see, we have Cetus and we'll hold off on the junction a little bit, but we'll go ahead and start actually building up here at Cetus first. There's some pretty good stuff to be found here, and there's a frame you can get from doing some of their quests here that is it's pretty good. It's a frame I like.
Sumbat. If you want to draw bells from the cliff face, then
Yeah.
Do I look young enough to spare 2 minutes on nothing?
Well, I mean, got kids selling masks. It'd be nice if you could actually interact with all of the stalls here.
Handy with a gun or blade? Cetus needs you. Let's go. Wazdula, off-worlder. Interested in working for me? Gotta prove yourself first. Head.
Cool. Okay. So this will be quick. Prove yourself.
All right, chop chop. New Grenier bossman's been giving us no end of trouble. You're my go-to Tenno. Make him go away, yeah?
Okay. One of the things I do find myself doing for hours on end without realizing it is when we get to the point of having fishing available, if I do get caught up in the fishing, please let me know. I'm spending way too much time doing that. For some reason it's just so relaxing to me to just zone out and fish.
The plains of Eidolon. The site of an historic battle between the Orokin and a great sentient. These plains are a vast graveyard of the sentients who attacked the tower long ago. If local legends are true, you do not want to be out here at night. Kanzu is right. The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Targets spotted. Strike fast and take out as many as you can. Located another mass of enemies. Take the fight to them.
Okay. Are they under the ground? Oh. How do I... I don't know how to get to them. Maybe back over here. I have really not spent much time on those. Oh. Oh, there's one.
Keep going. They won't be able to sustain these casualties for much longer.
Oh, those shots are coming from behind me. There we are. I have 2 minutes to kill 10 enemies. Okay. Oh, you guys also count for it. Cool. Shots coming from.
Almost feel sorry. Then I remember what's been done to us and my enemies. Here's your bounty. Swazdola.
Okay. The other thing about the planes and the free roam areas are they do give you a fair chunk of resource gathering capabilities. Once I'm able to actually move around pretty quick and become able to fly, the planes will actually be a whole lot less daunting of a space. But okay, that should now give us plenty to work with now.
Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
Oh, personal favor. Yeah,
Look here,
go see what that
Tino.
is.
Have you met Saya? Lives on the outskirts of Cetus. See? Here's the three of us. Me, Anko, and headstrong Saya. We were inseparable Oots. The two of them even got married. They were happy. Until he disappeared. That was 5 years ago. Saya never moved on. Never accepted it. And now I'm hearing quill whispers. The Granier found some trace of Anko. And just like old times, Saya's about to do something rash. Talk to her, eh? For Kansu. Ayo, we have not spoken in a long time.
Okay.
Jola!
Okay, so she's gonna be over here.
Chat! No time to talk. There's word of my husband. I have to go. Word travels fast. Konzu and I haven't spoken in 5 years. Not since his involvement in my husband's disappearance. And now he sends you by the Unum. I'll accept help if you bring Onko back to me. But miss a trick, and I'll take care of business myself. Understood? Doga.
Okay. Well, it hasn't been 5 years?
years? I know he's still out there. I can feel it. I've petitioned those damned quills for years. They seem to have knowledge of the future when it suits them. They're the ones who told me the Grenier have uncovered something that might be Onko's research. Why not just tell me where he is? Tenno, you have to find him.
Okay.
Dadup, Tenno. I'll signal you when you're out on the plains. As crazy as this sounds, you're looking for glass.
Okay, so it's just going to immediately throw me out on the plains. I don't have to go all the way back to the door. That is nice. That helps make everything a little bit easier.
All right, Tenno. Be careful out here. Grenier numbers increase the further you venture from Cetus. Patching the Ostrons to your signal now.
My uncle is alive. I know it. No one cared more for Cetus, for our people, than he did. He worked with the Quills, the Unum's closest servants, to decipher the secrets of the Sentient and the Glass Warrior who sacrificed herself to destroy it. If you search the camp, I know we'll find some sign of Onko. Oh, this is it. This is where the Grenier found some of Onko's work. Has he been hiding here?
Maggots and the greasy eels of Cetus, working together. My tusked soldiers will gore you all the same.
Heck, I should have known you'd be behind the Grenier incursions here. Who else would feed Overwatch troops to an Eidolon if it might further their career?
Oh, I must have some sort of status effect on me.
A million more for a chance to wrap my metal claws around your sweet, putrid neck.
Okay, that's what was getting me, was slash proc.
Scanning the area.
Okay.
I'm getting strange readings from the cave at my waypoint. Smash that drill and go inside.
Ah, I remember that cave. Onko and I used to shelter there. Rockslide sealed it off years ago. I hope he's not...
Onko? Onko! He should be here! By the Unum, is that coffer his? It bears Onko's mark. It must be important. If it's here and he is not... Oh, please, Onko. No.
Zaya.
Kanung. I won't say a thing to him, Tenno. I'm guessing he didn't tell you he was with my uncle the day he disappeared.
This coffer is strange. I don't understand the locking mechanism. Tenno, return to your orbiter so we can get it open.
Okay. Lots of ferrite. Well, relatively. For just about maybe 3 minutes of a thing, that's quite a bit.
Let's activate your codex system to examine this Ostron container. The lock seems damaged. We'll have to force it open.
No, wait! Oh, Onko was a genius, Uts. He's protected whatever is inside with the shutter lock. The key, molded from glass, has been broken. Forcing it would only destroy everything inside. We need to rebuild the glass. If he was dying, he would have wanted this found. But he locked it. Onko is alive.
A new strategy then, Tenno. Sending codex scanners to your inbox. These will be essential in locating the Shatterlock pieces out there on the plains.
Okay. Go to Arsenal. Okay. We don't have much use for credits right now, so we'll just get a bunch of those. Oh. She gave us 60.
To equip your codex scanner, go to the arsenal and use the gear interface to add the scanners to your gear wheel.
Okay. Everest. Oh, there it is. How long did that say until night? 48. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of time to go through this. By completing the Sedna junction from Pluto. In a way, I'm kind of glad we're holding off on moving on from Earth. Just these quests, they're fun and interesting to me because they are actually, for the most part, there's a few that are pretty crap, but when you're playing any sort of game, there's always a couple that are just really meh.
Saya, Chronometa, let me help. I was there. I might be able to.
Oh, you were there all right, Konzu. You both went out on the plains that day, but only you returned. You expect me to believe this had nothing to do with what happened in our early summers? When I rejected your iron flower, your proposal?
Iron flower? I can't hear this. You know I had nothing to do with his... I miss him too, Saya.
Equip your codex scanner and search the area for the glass shards we need.
Oh, there it is.
Excellent, Tenno. There should be more in this area.
Friendship complete. So the only reason why I keep zooming in with the codex is so that everything that can be scanned does light up.
You found another shard. Keep looking. Probably gonna be around over here somewhere. Oh, right there. That's it. There's no more shards here.
Spread out! Crawl if you have to! I need more glass! It is the key to a power I've never seen! The power to kill a sentient!
Support incoming.
Look what we have here! More fertilizer for our Grenier gardens! Your worm-bloated corpse will blend nicely with the excrement on my crops!
I can't extract you until you've dealt with those reinforcements.
I'm working on it. Okay, yeah, I'm not. There we are.
Everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Okay. I need to start using that pistol a little bit more. Catch it up. Eventually I will also get what's known as the tank frame of the game. Okay. It's not opening.
What was Vahek talking about back there? What power is he after?
Anko. He found the remains of the Unum's champion, a woman of glass. He studied her, obsessed about her ancient secrets. The Quills of Cetus swore us to secrecy, and the secret held until the Grenier captured one. Can't imagine what they did to get one of them to talk, but Vahek's been after that relic ever since.
Oh, this Vahek. Could he have taken Uncle prisoner too? Do you think he'd make a trade? This coffer for my uncle? No. That would go against everything Uncle believed in. The sanctity of our people's home, of Cetus. Tenno, you'll need to find the remaining shards.
Okay.
I've tracked some off-world shipments to a galleon in orbit. Heck may be guarding any key shards he's found up there.
Alright. We also have an unread mission or unread message. Oh. Now those pop in. Cool. So where's this? Oh, there it is. Board Hex Galleon. It's a little bit higher than the standard mission. But it is definitely really nice to be able to play through and not feel like I'm just super powered the whole time. Just
something's wrong. My scans are being blocked. I can't detect any shards.
What does that mean? This galleon is huge. Think.
Anko would have known what to do.
Each fragment responds to a unique harmonic. We discovered that during my initial work on Cetus's transceiver system. It's too bad we can't walk a wideband harmonic through the ship.
Who says we can't? I'll perform a broad frequency switch.
Sire, that worked! Onko wasn't the only one with a sharp mind. We are elevated by your work and his. Your marriage was a boon to Cetus.
It wasn't always easy. Cetus came first. Always. Things were missed. Special days. Anniversaries. But it was a duty and a privilege.
I know marriage is ever easy.
Hello! Is it my birth interval? Such a gift. But I have a surprise for you. You greasy metal maggot!
Should be right around here somewhere, according to...
Oh,
I can't open that, even though it's shiny.
surprise, surprise! A gleaming maggot squirmed into my ship. Well, let's see you slip out of this one.
Okay.
What? You pathetic meat piles! Can't you stop one puny maggot from squirming away?
I mean, it's not necessarily their fault. Oh wait, there's credits there. We'll take those though. Oh, okay. Can I scan that through here? Okay.
We've recovered all of the shards they Heck discovered. Get to extraction.
Okay, give me a moment. I want to explore in here a little bit. It looks like there was some good stuff in there beyond the quest item. I don't know, I was just seeing things. see me there, but okay. This way. Now we go this way. That's right, every single step I take charges up electricity damage, so just about everything's going to be electric damage. I wouldn't really call those mercies. I kind of prefer the term just executions for those. I don't know, they did put a lot of work though once they introduced that Parazon equipment. So, yeah, every single item has its uses, and those nav coordinates, sometimes they were, at least why I remember them as being, they were sometimes a little bit of a pain.
There's only one piece left. Hex digging in the Central Plains. I recall Uncle finding a few interesting artifacts in the region of...
That crater lake where we used to fish. That place where Uncle's catch got eaten on the line by a...
Oh, that massive hookta. And we had to haul him out. We spent the whole day drying his notebooks. That was a good day. I think I know where we should look. Doha! Doha! While it is dark, the Grenier won't be there.
Okay. This is just supposed to be a temple. Yeah, even though we haven't really gotten too much done tonight, it feels like we've gotten a lot more done just because we're able to go through so much so fast. Okay.
I'll never know what happened to him. I don't even want to open that box now. It won't change a thing.
I wouldn't blame you if you turned back.
No. I need to know.
Evacuation strike has been rescinded. You'll stay out here all night, if that's what it takes. Find that piece before an Eidolon finds you!
Krunameta. The Eidolons are all that remains of the great sentient destroyed here. At night, its spirit rises and haunts, a mindless beast trying to rebuild itself. Watch out. If you see one, don't fight it. You can only run.
Tenno, take cover. Your Warframe is no match for that thing.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Kill it!
Grineer. Can you get to the excavation site? It has to be in there.
There we go. All the add-on caves. Okay. So all these glowing red marks, those are for mining, which I don't have a drill yet, which... That's okay. Not too worried about that for now. There we go.
You have it! Uncle's final piece to the Shatterlock.
There's another way out of that cave. Away from the terrorist.
Tenno, I'm having Ordis pull you out. Get to the extraction point.
You think it would be that easy? Tusks! My tusks! New orders! Ignore the monster! Stop that Tenno maggot!
You're a little bit late there, dude. I think with how fast I'm going, it's kind of... I do feel bad for those Grineer not being able to leave that spot and basically stuck there till they're dead, but that's also the way the Grineer operate. Okay.
Konzo, you should know. You were the best friend he ever had. I'm ready. Open the box.
Sire, you kept my flower.
Oh, Uncle. You always told me I should try following my heart instead of my head. Shola, I guess it's time I did.
Oh. Okay, I thought that was from a slightly different quest. So I might be able to get all of her parts tonight. If I were lucky with RNG.
Using Saya's idea, I pulsed Onko's glass we recovered with a frequency sweep. It took some time to decode the harmonics in the signal, but there was something there. A blueprint for Gera, the one they called the Glass Warrior. This is what Onko was protecting. Resurrect Gera, that she might protect Cetus once more.
Okay. Welcome to the stream! Tonight's actually going to end up being a little bit of a longer night. We're just going to be playing through some Warframe, looking at everything with the eyes of a fresh account. Well, going through everything with a fresh account. Once we hit up where I'm at on my main account, then we'll switch over to playing on there. But it's going to take us quite a while to get up to there. Oh, I went to... Actually, no, that's fine. We can still access what we're going to need to do right here. Because I should have no problem with the first couple of parts. We'll get what we need here real fast. If we're lucky.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack,
Our
yeah?
system... Okay, so we should have no issue getting the chassis. It's not going to be nearly as nightmarish as the Revenant
Quills are at
farm.
it again, telling me an important Orican relic is being unearthed by the Grineer. The Quills would like this relic back, and I would like to keep the Quills happy. Will you oblige?
Details about this relic and its whereabouts are scarce. I need you to do some digging.
And so it goes. I'm sorry, little friend.
The Grineer have been using drones to perform subsurface scans of the plains. Hijack one for me.
Okay. I mean, it'd probably be a little bit easier if we had Limbo, but I mean, this is low-level stuff. We should have no problem just knocking that out right now. For the most part, we can ignore most of those things. Yeah, by the time we get there, we'll have a max charge for our
The drone is
first
nearby.
attack.
Find it and hack it.
There it is.
That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it.
Oh, shoot.
More Grineer inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
Working on it. Did I miss one? No. Okay.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
I might eventually look to see if I can't change up the crosshairs a little bit, make them a little bit more obvious and clearly visible.
More Grineer inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
Oh, there goes the pilot.
Our latest intel points to the armored vault at my waypoint. Break in and look for the relic.
Alright, that'll be pretty easy to do. It's a little bit closer in onto the plains, so I think, yeah. And what I might do, I'm probably gonna make this
the vault's armor
kind of our
is too
primary
strong for your
until
weapons to penetrate. I will hack it
we
open,
get a
but
chance to
first
start that
I
other
need a
game.
data mass from the guards.
Oh, weird. It's pretty tough.
They dropped the data mass. Grab it.
I might actually struggle here. Unless that was just kind of a one-off thing of an enemy that high level here. Okay, that... Oh. That looks like it was kind of a Where's that data mass? There it is.
Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Holy shit, I got sent flying there. This might be a challenge to keep that 50% HP. As crazy as it can be. Oh,
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's going down, kids.
Oh.
We're in. Take the resources. Too late. The Grenier moved the relic already. They're trying to hide the relic on us in the hopes we'll forget about it and call the search off. Search the caches near my waypoint to recover it.
Alright. Yeah, I need to hurry up and get that Arcane launcher built up. I'm just glad that's no longer a clan blueprint and you just start out with that. Okay. So with this particular one, it's not about... Actually, I think that's one right there. No. This particular one's a bit of a pain because we're not trying to kill anything. We're just looking for stuff. And it's usually tucked away in such a way it's really hard to spot. There's one. And as the time goes on, the circle shrinks down to a little bit closer of where... I think I hear it. Yep. It shrinks down a little bit closer to where it actually is. But a typical good rule of thumb is to start towards the outside of the circle and work your way in. Okay, it's here to our left. There it is. Well, like I said, usually the outside of the circle has it all.
Ah, there it is. Beautiful boots.
Didn't get what we were looking for, that's fine. So we'll just return back to Cetus real quick, see if we're close enough to getting in good standing with Anko and his people, and then we'll go out, do a couple more missions around Earth, kind of just knock out all the nodes on Earth, and then just kind of just gradually move along, knock out everywhere we can, and just kind of roll through everything. Oh, I did get the chassis though. I thought I didn't. So that's one less part we have to worry about. And okay, so I am going to need to get the mining drill, which that's actually not too bad. So real quick, we'll go back into town, because with mining, fishing, and even hunting of the animals,
let's get you fitted out and
we
ready
can get
for
a
the
lot
big
of...
blue.
Oh, all of those are available right off the bat. That's changed a lot. That's actually really cool now. So it used to be you had access to this most basic spear, not fear, and then you had to actually work your way through the standing. But now it's right off the bat you can get all of them. Blade. Hides of scaly fish. So we'll just get the basic fishing spear first. And
a fine selection. Be well. Well met.
I might actually go ahead and do some fishing right now. Just
the Eidolon Mo has weathered the introduction. I am in partnership with a certain individual.
Oh.
On as you
so
wish.
I don't get a trank rifle from you. That's okay. But we'll also go to the guy in charge of the... Oh, I don't want you, kid. Your masks are... Well, other than one, are pretty... Wait, is that... No, right here.
So you want to get rich, huh?
So, with each of them, with their respective things, you can trade... Let's see... More accurate version... And then... Has chance to receive... Oh, okay. And while we're also here...
Prove everyone wrong, kid.
So we'll go back out to the plains, we'll grab a few fish, we'll grab a few gems, and... Let's see. So that's... This is where we need to go. Oh no, it is this way. And so we'll just go do a little bit of that gathering, kind of show what it's like. I forgot, it's not here we can do the, or start making use of a trank rifle. That's not going to be until we can get to Venus. And even that might take a little bit of time, even once we do get there. I might even change up my color palette tonight. It's actually getting pretty close tonight, so yeah, we'll only be able to do a little bit of fishing and a little bit of mining before we go back to see this and trade in what we get. But over here is one of the best just basic fishing spots if you're just looking for to basically fish in peace without too much noise from the enemies. So cute. Okay. Don't need to worry too much about him. I might try to go fish somewhere else since we're... Just need enough cover to get here, yes. I think we have That looks like a symbol for what's called, yep, IPN shard. Cool. Don't want to deal with that roller. And we'll just let that thing over there do... I did not equip the spear, did I? No, I didn't. So we'll go back to the orbiter. We'll worry about doing that field stuff later. I got a little bit too much into a rush to get out there to... Basically just got ahead of myself. That happens, especially when I get excited about something. I just want to go out and do it and just focus on that. There we go. Now my stream manager will be fine. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to about third of the way through. Excavation, mobile defense, straight up defense. Everest looks like, yeah, we'll go ahead and go do some excavating. We're not going to go the grindy way with it. We're just gonna bounce through and just knock it out. I'm not gonna do any of the really long survival things, and right now I just don't have a frame for that yet. But eventually, maybe later on.
We're here in search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Okay. Oh, good. You have exactly what I'm looking for.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect it from enemy fire.
Wild Cobra. We'll worry about taking care of their dens later. So they'll actually play kind of an important role for us later on.
Has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
It's a non-broken pressure point. I might be able to squeeze that in.
Complete. Okay. Look what we found.
So we'll just go ahead and jump right out. But there's also a resource you can only get from doing excavation missions. It's called Cryotic. The only drawback is doing the excavation missions, which I'm personally not a fan of them, because I'm just also not a fan of like the defensive missions. I more so prefer just being out and about and just getting my shots done and getting them taken care of. welcome to the stream. Oh, never mind. They went ahead and jumped that. That's okay. The other thing I'm also doing with tonight is I'm just kind of seeing how a longer stream feels. So I'm going to gradually bump it out by a half hour each night, so I might start streaming even a little bit earlier too. Okay, so we're making good progress on our gear. Let's see if we can't slap on more mods. Or have the space enough for a few more of the mods. Let's see, diamond skin. Nothing really uses radiation yet. Ability duration, don't really. Vitality wouldn't be bad to have. You know what? Let's take that off. We'll slap that on there. Okay, yeah. A little bit more shields go a little bit farther than having that extra health. Let's see. Bane of Corpus, so we have option of... We'll go with the faster reload, that'll help us out. Shaves off 1/10 of a second, which means a little bit quicker back
Operator,
into the fight.
You have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Can't equip any of those. Actually, I could probably put on the regular Hornet Strike, right? That's 20. Yeah, we'll just make use of the regular Hornet Strike. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a fairly good improvement there. And we'll also make use of the regular pressure point. 20, and that's... okay. And we'll also throw on Fury. So that... okay. So with all the mods, there's definitely a lot of balance, especially once you start getting into the elemental damaging. Let's see, sabotage... okay. So yeah, we're gonna hold off on these two for right now, and we'll just work our way
the old war, Operator? Ordis seems to have misplaced those memories.
You and me both. What I really should find is, or hope I find, is ability duration up. But we'll just keep slapping on whatever mods we have at the moment, just...
The Grineer are attempting to clear this forest by poisoning the soil. You are here to sabotage their efforts. Start with the toxin mixer. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Okay. And a lot of the times there's going to be... we'll let the Kubro Den take care of them for us. If we're lucky, we might be able to find the 3 special caches. I keep wanting to say caches. So we'll go ahead and just full-on explore as we're here. Hear a lot of Kubro. Can I scan these? I was kind of hoping I could. Oh, there's one right there.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Alright. Another map coordinate, that's good. Oh. That's right. This will actually save me some time to also scan those cones. Alrighty, so we're 2 Nightwake things done. So that little special experience up bar that showed, that's specific for, it's kind of like the Battle Pass system for Warframe, except for you don't have to pay any money to be involved in it and get all the rewards from it. So the way it works is there's 8 special challenges each week, with a handful of them being daily, some of them being weekly, and the higher level they are, the more difficult they are to complete, but as you do them, you can get, depending on how difficult it is, will help determine... Oh, I don't have any of that. I know what that's for, so we're just going to go ahead and bite the bullet and just get on through with this.
Remove the biocatalyst from the mixer to halt the Grenier poison's creation. Take care when destroying the biocatalyst cartridge. It is highly explosive. Head to the poison injector now.
You know, you could have said that like a few seconds ago before I just punched it. That was a good squeeze through. There we go. Oh, she's gonna blow up on me. Okay, that's fine. What's really nice is just about every weapon you see an enemy have, you can actually eventually find a defense to make it. Like even those cleavers that
set the injector into overdrive to incinerate the toxin. We are going to destroy the injector by operating it at a dangerously high velocity. Keep the Grenier at bay until it melts down.
That's not really operating, that's just breaking it. Actually, they're weak enough, I can probably get away with using the Lotto. How long do we have? Oh, it's straight up percentage of doing it. So that shield effect I am using, what that does
You
is it
just
not
destroyed
only
a massive batch of Grenier toxin. Good work. Get to extraction.
it can not only
There are
block
still
bullets, but
undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving.
every shot I put through it gets an increased electrical damage. So it helps. It's actually fairly useful, but for right now it's until I can improve my ability efficiency.
You
I can
found
only
a
pop up
second
2 at
cache.
most.
My readings indicate one more.
And those, that blue thing I just scanned, those are special things to be found throughout the different, what's called title sets or levels. That if you find all of them, they can unlock some stuff about the lore of the game, or even get you some more or less free mastery points. Okay, that's where the last one's gotta be. Usually it's kind of the way it works out. No, okay. A little unusual. Let's see if we can't find that last one anywhere. We only have one more to find. It's probably going to be not too far back. But it's going to be a little bit farther back than this one. Oh, okay, you're just going to jump right on down there after me. Okay. So that's another thing I gotta learn to be a little bit more careful of, is that orange ring is called a shock. Well, that orange ring is a shockwave that the really heavy enemies can sometimes pop. So I destroyed that. There we go. Now you'll let me scan it. So those things I am scanning, those scans are required for a quest much later on. And finding those is not always the easiest thing to do. So that's one of those things I would just always recommend to just about everybody. Is if you have the extra scanners, make use of them. It's gotta be around here somewhere. There. Just go ahead and let, if I can get unstuck. So maybe it is much farther back than I would have thought. down there. Let's see. I came from there and went right, so... That must be a new thing they've also included, is occasionally just finding dead enemies that you can just loot. Interesting. Yeah, things they do with that DE does with this. Okay, so it's probably going to be over here. So not in here either. There is resources for us to grab. We're going to make just one more sweep. If I can't find it, I can't find it. And that's okay. It's just kind of a little bonus thing that gets you a little bit of extra stuff, and it's not necessarily something that has to be done. Oh. Well, there it was.
You found all the caches. All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now.
And this will just be... Oh wait, am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. So... Even with the map up and all of that, it's still pretty easy to get lost. Because like I said, most maps, they tend to have a pretty almost default layout, but it's never the same. It's always randomly generated on if you can find the resource blocks or not, and all of that. There we go. Now we don't need to map out. Just kind of bullet jump our way out of here and just get right to extraction, not worry about finding anything. And let's go ahead and see what all we got. So, yeah, we got our sunlight fresh tones. Actually a decent amount of credits this time. Alright, now ferrite. Okay. And we got some pretty decent experience on our weapons. And our Warframe. So, yeah. Yeah, most of my kills were melee, but that's okay. But once I get the chance, I will probably be getting rid of the Skana. It's a pretty decent slash weapon, but there's much better farther along in the game. Let's see. What all do I need for that? Gara blueprint. So that's 3 days for the main frame, and then... Okay. So yeah, tomorrow night we're going to actually have the burst on fully ready for us if by a chance or some fluke we manage to have that all set up and ready to go. Don't need to worry about building that anymore. But yeah, here eventually we'll be able to get all of that taken care of. Let's see, are we able to upgrade any of our mods? Okay, so we start out with a decent amount of that treasure, but
I
if we
understand
upgrade...
if you have to sell mods. Maybe Ordis will meet a similar fate someday.
I wasn't selling any. It's... Let's see, flow. Actually, the flow might be a good thing for us to get to, because 18% energy, we're at 115. Ability strength, range, shield capacity. What's continuity to? We'll slap on the flawed vitality too. That'll give us a little bit of extra living. I think we have enough space. No, we don't have enough space to slap anything else on there. Definitely not for the Lotto. Skana, we did jump that up a little. Oh, almost. Oh, actually no. That's a worse version of that. So, actually, what I can do though is I can bump that up 3 levels, and that will improve our Skana if I have enough endo for it. So we have our pressure
Stand
point
by
right
while
here.
I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grenier. Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Such a stupid joke. But there we go. We've gone from just 20% damage output with our melee weapon to almost doubled. But we'll go ahead and call it there for a night. And yeah, and then we'll probably pick this up again tomorrow. I'm actually really enjoying going through all of this again and actually working with a frame I have never started with before. It's much different than the way Excalibur plays, which I enjoy. Which we might eventually get him. We'll see. I actually kind of want to focus on getting Gara, which that could potentially be offline grinding as far as the Cetus planes go. Just so that way I'm not spending hours upon hours doing the exact same thing over and over and over, because those blueprints for her parts are very RNG based. On my main account it took me about a week of rerunning probably for 5 or 6 hours each of the bounty quests to be able to get those blueprints. So we'll see how that goes, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and pick it up tomorrow night and go from there. In a way, like I said, to me this is a lot like Monster Hunter in its own way. Not necessarily just one big target, but going through, exploring. Some of the enemies do interact with each other in hostile manners. But thank you everybody for showing up to the stream tonight, and we'll see you again tomorrow. And so I hope everybody has a wonderful night.